because I looked at it today and I was like, and my face was a little shocked. I was like, oh, this is not good.
This is the interrogation of Deontay Lewis regarding the death of his girlfriend's 4-year-old daughter, Anaya. This case happened in 2019 in Cleveland, Ohio. Lewis and the mother of his child are accused of neglecting their daughter, who later died from her injuries.
Like yesterday at the time when you're saying she fell off the toilet.
And hit her head on the tub. It was like the same as it is now.
Oh, she hit her head on the tub?
Like when she fell off the toilet.
Anaya's death was ruled a homicide. A nurse told the jury that Anaya had no cardiac activity when she arrived at the hospital and suggested that Anaya was already dead by the time she arrived at the hospital. Anaya died about 10 days to 2 weeks before the day she was taken to the hospital, according to the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office. In the end of this chilling interrogation, you'll find out which sentences they got.
Are you legally married?
No, not yet.
Okay, I gotcha. And how often do you stay at the house, at the apartment at 22701 Lakeshore?
All the time.
All the time? So is Burnett where you get your mail?
Yes, ma'am. My parents stay.
All right. And your parents stay on Burnett?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their names?
James and Paulette Howard. Paulette.
And your dad is James, James?
Yes, Howard, Howard.
Is he your natural father?
No, grandfather.
He's your grandfather?
Yes.
Okay.
They have full custody of me.
And Paulette is also Howard?
Yes, and it's my grandmother, his wife.
Okay, so are they your biological grandparents?
Yes.
But they have custody of you?
Yes.
I mean,
well,
you're an adult now, but yes, they raised you as their own?
Yes.
Okay. And when did that start? Like, what age were you when they got custody of you?
I would say my whole life, honestly, because my mom stayed here when I was born, and then, you know, things happened where they just wanted to take me in, so that's my whole life.
Okay, so I will just put that whole life. Whether or not it was on paper, your whole life they've been your parental figures. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You know, I'm just one second, I get my notepad.
Take your time. Okay, so what's the apartment number at on Lakeshore where you stay with your girlfriend?
213. Is she okay as well?
Your girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she still here?
Yeah. What's the zip code on Lakeshore?
44123.
Okay. And how long have you been staying there with your girlfriend?
We moved to that new apartment for about a month now. So all of February.
And is that when she started living there as well?
Yes.
Do you guys have any children together?
No, not yet.
And what is your girlfriend's name?
Sierra Rebecca Day. So that's SIERA.
Got it. And how old are you right now, Deontay?
26.
Give me your date of birth.
March 22nd, 1991.
You're about to be 27.
Yes, ma'am. I've never been in nothing like this before my entire life.
Yeah, I see you have no criminal history. That's good. And what city were you born in?
Cleveland, Ohio.
What's your cell phone or home number, whatever you have?
Yes, 216.
Is it a cell?
Yes, cell phone number, ma'am.
Go ahead.
216-337-5378.
337-5378?
Yes.
Okay. Are you black, Hispanic, Asian, mixed? What are you?
Black.
You're black? Okay, 2 black parents?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I didn't want to leave out any race if you wanted it recognized.
I'm light skinned, but I just go.
That's okay. It's okay. I just don't want to be presumptive.
It's okay. It's a mix in or somewhere, but I don't know where.
That's okay. Okay. You have a tattoo on your right forearm?
Yes.
What does that say?
Just across from my initials, DJ, on it.
Okay.
Any significance?
Say it again, sir?
Any significance?
No, what do you mean? So I'm sorry about that.
Why do you have it?
Oh, why do I have it? Oh, I just my whole life I thought it was nice to have one. I just wanted to get one when I got of age.
Religion or just?
Religion.
Okay.
What religion are you?
A Christian Baptist.
Okay. What's your social? How tall are you, Deontay?
5'9". I mean, I'm pretty short. It's 5'9".
Okay. And about how much do you weigh?
170. I said 175, 180. 175.
Oh, just 170. That was what you said first. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
would say it's dark brown hair, is that
Yes.
correct?
It was light brown hair and eyes. My mom tells me you got sandy brown hair.
Okay. And do you usually wear the beard and the mustache?
Just the beard. I used to get it cut and just wear just the beard.
Okay, but currently you have that
Yes.
mustache. Okay. Any siblings?
Yes.
How old are they?
My brother, his birthday is March 1st. He just turned 25. And I have a sister. She is 20 now.
What are their first names?
My brother's name is Jason Lewis, Jason.
Okay.
And then my sister is Delana Lewis,
How do you spell her first name?
Delaina.
And her last name is Lewis? as
Yes,
well?
ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Except for one that we're talking about now, but
Okay.
not.
Sure. Where are you employed, Deontay?
I'm actually not employed.
Okay. Are you unemployed right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Just had a job this past year, but I lost it.
Okay. And how far in school did you get? You have a high school diploma?
Yes, ma'am.
From where?
Shaw High School.
Shaw?
East Cleveland. Yes, ma'am. East Cleveland graduated.
Okay. Any college?
No. I like to say yes, but it was only for like a month, so I'll say no.
So you have some college. Where did you go to college?
It was Tri-C, Metro.
So you attended Tri-C, and what were you studying there?
I was going just for general education at the moment.
Okay. How did you do in those classes at Tri-C?
I think I did okay, but I didn't stay too long. I realized that I'm like, no, maybe not right now for myself.
Oh, okay, so you just made a conscientious decision to
No.
not continue with your...
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Let's go over this form together, because if I've made any mistakes or represented something in the way other than you want me to, you can tell me, okay? So your name, where you get your mail at 1887 Burnett. That's your parents, James and Paulette's home for your whole life. You're currently staying with your girlfriend, who you said is Sierra Day, and you stay with her at 2271 Lakeshore in this city, Euclid, in apartment 213. This is your cell phone number, 216-337-5378.
Yes.
This is just how you look here. Look at that, if there's any problems, tell me. You refer to her as your wife. She's actually your girlfriend, but you have not ever been married officially. Okay, I just wrote down your tattoo there. Currently unemployed. And some information here about your education. Okay, you agree with that as I've written it? Is there anything else you want me to add or change?
No, ma'am.
Looks okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, go ahead and sign here. You can stand if it's easier
Thank
for you
you.
to do so. Sure.
Sorry about this.
No, that's okay. I'll hold the paper. Now, because we're doing a criminal investigation, I do need to explain to you about your rights, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We're in the EPD interview room right now.
You might have the time.
Yeah, it's
It's 8:41.
41.
That clock for some reason has stopped.
No, wow.
Doesn't like daylight savings. It needs a new battery. Okay, I'm going to read these to you. Okay, please follow along. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Deontay, do you understand those rights as I read them to you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll have you sign right there. You're just signing, stating that you understand the rights the way I've read them to you.
No problem.
This next statement is as it pertains to you in the first person. So I'm going to read it aloud and I'm going to read it aloud and you follow along, okay? I, Deontay Lewis, have read this statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Do you understand that statement as I read it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Sign here. And basically what you're stating is you understand your rights, but you're in here and you're willing to speak with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I messed that up a little bit. Sorry.
And you understand that we're investigating a child endangering case right now, okay?
Yes.
When was it that you first started seeing Sierra?
When I first started seeing each other,
Yeah.
we like last June, July, right before her birthday.
Right before whose birthday?
Sierra's birthday.
Okay.
So 2017, last year?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so you started dating. And how did you guys meet?
Actually, I went to go pick her up one time. Stranded, needed a ride. Her brother called me, and I was working at the time at PCC Airfuels. I was off. I ended up just going to go pick him up and everything, and we just kind of reconnected. Not that specific day, but that was how we got back in touch with each other.
So you had dated her in the past or just knew her in the past?
Just knew her in the past. We both was in a marching band.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
In the Shaw High Marching Band?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what year did you guys go to, what was your graduating year from Shaw?
Mine was 10.
And hers is?
Hers was 13.
So she's a little younger. Okay. So you're 2010 and she's 2013, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then you just, all that time since high school and you just reconnected, so.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy how I reconnected. Like I said, they needed a ride, and it was just late at night. Her brother, who I know from a while, called me. And I just said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna come pick you guys up, and just picked them up. Just started kicking it after that.
Okay, all right. So who's her brother that you know?
Isaiah Day. People ask me how to spell Isaiah. I don't know how to spell the name.
That's okay,
Isaiah.
I might not have spelled it right. I just don't want to forget. I have a tendency to forget things if I don't jot them down, so that's all I'm doing is just writing down what you're telling me. And how long after you started dating her in about June of last year did you start having involvement where Anaya, is that how you pronounce
Yes,
the
ma'am.
child's name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where Anaya would be with you guys when you were together.
Every day.
So right from the beginning?
Well, as far as my involvement, I was always around and everything and all that. But I've been around Sierra and Anaya since we started talking last year.
Okay, so would you say if you started dating Sierra in June, would you say that you were introduced to Anaya right away in June?
Yes.
Okay, so
We started dating in July. We met back up in June. Her
Okay.
birthday's in July. We started dating a little bit after her birthday.
in July.
Yes.
But had you been around as less than a boyfriend before that? In that time from when you picked her up in June to when you started dating in July?
Yeah, I wasn't a boyfriend, but yes, I was around.
Okay, so Anaya knew you from before July of last year. Okay. What kind of things would you do with Anaya when you would hang out with Sierra?
Nothing. She played with the other kids. If I'm back when I was driving last year, let her see my phone. That would be about it. Let her get on YouTube, I believe. Yeah, YouTube. Let her just do what kids do. Have fun with the phone. That would be it.
Okay. And has there been a time since June of 2017 when you guys reconnected where you were broken up or separated? No? Okay. She just moved into Cultural Gardens, so where were you staying with her before that?
Harbor Crest Apartments.
At Harbor Crest? What was the apartment number?
119, I believe.
Which building?
A. Wait. So technically that be building A, no. West building. I think that's how they pronounce it there.
The West Building in Harbor Crest?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you're staying there with her. So before moving to Cultural Gardens, which is the name of the complex you guys live at now.
Yes, ma'am.
You were staying with them at Harbor Crest.
Yes.
And have they lived anywhere else since June of 2017 besides Harbor Crest and
No.
Cultural Gardens? Okay, so you've been with them the entire time since June of 2017 that they lived in both apartments we just talked about, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. When you guys lived at Harbor Crest, was Anaya going to the daycare there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did you guys like that daycare?
Well, not the daycare at Harbor Crest. It was the daycare across the street that
Oh.
she used to work at, and that was Get Ready, Set, Grow.
Ready, Set, Grow?
Yes.
Where was that?
That was like, where was it at, ma'am?
Yeah, where's that daycare?
It was, I don't know that specific address, but it was like right across the street.
From?
The Harbor Crest Apartments.
Oh, okay. What kind of building is it in?
It was in the church. So they renting out the back, they renting out the downstairs of the church,
Okay.
I believe.
Got it. Now, was Ready, Set, Grow before or after the daycare that's in the Harbor Crest apartment complex?
She did that before, I believe. So I think she went there with her, then she transferred her over to Harbor Crest, and then she transferred her back to Get Ready, Set, Grow.
Okay. So were you in the picture when Anaya was going to the daycare at Harbor Crest?
No.
No, not at all?
No, not at all.
Okay. And how did you know that she had been?
She told me.
Did she say why she stopped her going to the Harbor Crest daycare and started taking her to Ready, Set, Grow instead?
She felt like she'd be in better hands being with her.
Oh, so Sierra worked at Ready, Set, Grow while Anaya was going there? Is that, am I understanding that right? Okay. Does she have a background in early childhood education?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you know where she got that from?
So if I'm not mistaken, I think they get their certifications from Shaw.
I know some high schools do offer that program. Okay.
Yeah, they offer it at Shaw High School, and I believe that's where she got her certifications from. Unless she did something else I don't know about, but yes.
So she was providing the daycare for her at Waters Edge, and then she decided to go across the street.
Well, like I said, I wasn't around when she went to the Harbor Crest daycare.
Okay.
But to Get Ready, Set, Grow, yes, she was working there as well as when she was.
But Sierra did not work at Harbor Crest daycare, did she?
No.
Okay. When did she get the job at Ready, Set, Grow?
I couldn't tell you that because that was before I got there. I think she
Before, okay.
she was there for some. If I'm not mistaken, it was more than 2 years. She's been there, so I can give you the exact amount of years. But she was there before I met with her again.
Gotcha. Before June of 2017, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. What is the discipline like when Anaya misbehaves?
Really nothing at all. Honestly, you know, she'll see her have her go in the corner, stand in the corner or something like that. Other than that, it really be nothing. You know, be like you stop doing certain little things. You know, we might not give you no candy at the moment because you know you've been bad. But other than that, that's just pretty much as far as it goes.
During the time that Sierra and Anaya are home, how much of it are they spending in the home together without you? Like, how often do you have to leave the home? Are you trying to get work? What do you?
Well, I do try to. I was working since we started dating. I just recently had lost my other job.
When did you lose that job?
January.
Oh, so just 2 months ago?
Yes.
Okay. Were you out of the house frequently when you were working?
Every day.
What about since then?
No. Usually now if I was to leave the house, I'm going to help my parents out or something like that, or if my brother called me, I might go with my brother. Other than that, I'm in the house with them all the time.
Okay, so you've been in the house with them all the time since you lost your job in January 28th?
And even before then, when I get off work, I go straight home.
Okay, all right. No, you said, when I asked you about the discipline, I noticed that you said Sierra will have her stand in the corner. Who handled the discipline in the house?
Sierra?
Sierra mostly handled the discipline? Okay. Why is that?
Being a mom, like I said, I mean, if anything, I tell her, okay, go stand in the corner. You know, other than that, that's it. I would tell her to go stand in the corner too, but then I confirmed everything with Sierra first.
Okay. How do you get along with Anaya's father?
I don't know at all.
Have you ever met him?
No.
Do you know his first name?
Michael.
Okay.
I never met him.
Where did they usually exchange custody for visitation?
Yeah. You know, to be honest, we always had her. A couple times, if I'm not mistaken, he did try to come get her. He would try to bring her back the very next day. He would come get her from the daycare or something like that. But I would be at work. I used to work for PCC, so I'd be at work from 7 in the morning to 3 o'clock to 3:30 in the afternoon. He only came and got her like maybe twice since we've been together.
Okay.
And at times he came and got her, I wasn't around at all.
What was the relationship like between Sierra and Michael, the father?
I couldn't answer that because I wouldn't know. You know, I just know it didn't work out.
And did she ever make comments about how she felt about him? Like, were you aware of how Sierra felt about Michael? Like, you know, for instance,
You know, I try not to think about it.
if I have an ex-husband who's not doing a great job as a dad or whatever, I might say, oh, here's this deadbeat, or here's this. Like, what kind of things would Sierra say that let you know how she felt about Michael?
No, she just didn't want to be with him. She didn't like how he was. He was abusive.
Okay.
He was trying to be too controlling.
Okay.
Other than that, really nothing else. She just didn't want to be with him no more.
Okay. And did she tell you when they split?
No.
How long before you were in the picture do you think it was?
Maybe a year and a half. Maybe a year and a half. Could have been 2 years.
Okay, so a year and a half to 2 before you were in the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did Anaya ever express wanting to be with her father?
Mm-mm. No, man.
No. Does she know him?
Yeah, only being 4 years old, but
Yeah.
I would say she know him.
What did she call him?
I was never around them together at all.
I mean, like, when she would say, like, I want to see my dad, or is my dad coming to pick me up?
No, she never said that ever.
What did she call her dad when she did see him?
I'm sorry, I wasn't around when when he came around, I wasn't around. I'm pretty sure she probably called him dad,
Okay.
but I've never heard her say that. Like, I've never heard her. It sounds kind of weird, I know it does, but I never heard her say dad or anything like that. I'm pretty sure she has called him dad, but I never heard it out of her mouth.
Okay. All right. So, was there ever a time where Sierra was disciplining Anaya where you were concerned about the seriousness of the discipline?
No.
Never?
No, she wouldn't put her hands. She don't, she worked with kids and everything, so no, she wouldn't put her hands on her.
Okay. Do you know why I'm asking you these questions?
Because what's going on right now today?
Yeah. I'm just concerned about the level of discipline she might have been receiving based on some injuries I've seen on Anaya. Do you know which injuries I'm talking about?
I know she has the eye, but that's from her wanting to be like fall. She wasn't feeling too well. We sat on the toilet because she's having stomach problems. I'm trying to make some soup. I believe Sierra's trying to get some ginger ale and everything. All we know is we hear a boom. And we go in the bathroom, see her eye like that. So we try to let
When was that?
What was that? The eye thing happened yesterday afternoon. It was an eye thing. Around yesterday afternoon.
What time yesterday afternoon?
I'm gonna say I can't give you time. Sorry, but it was afternoon, not late night, like early afternoon, like maybe like 3, 4. That's what I'm guessing it.
And what did the eye look like yesterday at the time when you're saying she fell off the toilet?
It hit her head on the tub. It was like the same as it is now.
Oh, she hit her head on the tub?
Like when she fell off the toilet.
How do you know? How do you know she hit her head on that tub?
Because that's when I think happened. Like when she was sitting on the toilet because her stomach wasn't feeling well and everything. And I'm in the kitchen. Sierra puts her in her. She comes out to me like, "Hey, we're gonna see what's going on. What is her stomach not feeling good? Give her some ginger ale. Try to make some soup or something." All we know is we hear a boom, and so we're automatically assuming she hit her head.
Okay, so you were just assuming. You didn't see that.
No. You hear a boom, you come in, you see your child's eye, you kind of like, you kind of try to make your own assumptions and everything.
Right. So I look at the injury to the eye, and there's a laceration, so the skin is open, and I know because I have 4 kids, and they've hit their heads, and the head is a concentrated area for blood. The heart pumps the blood very forcefully to the head. So, like, were you alarmed at the amount of blood that was coming out of the wound yesterday?
No, it was blood, but it wasn't as bad. You know what I mean? It was just like a really big, like, black eye. It wasn't really a lot of blood coming out at all.
Scene. Deontay describes the moment a serious eye injury occurred. But listen closely. He does not say he saw her fall. He says they heard a boom, and then they were assuming. This is a critical gap. He is either recounting a story he didn't witness or displaying a level of detachment so profound that he reconstructs the cause of a child's major injury from sound alone. The lack of firsthand knowledge is chilling.
Okay, I'm shocked because the way that looked, it
like it was a lot of blood coming.
It should have bled a lot, right?
Yes.
Did you guys have to clean up the blood?
We didn't have to clean up too much of anything. I mean, we had to clean up some stuff, but it wasn't like a lot of blood spill or anything like that at all.
Okay. You said you had to clean up some stuff. What did you have to clean up?
No, just like a little from her head and her head. We tried to make sure everything was cool with her. It was a little bit of blood, not a lot. Cleaned that up real quick. Just let her down. We let her down right after that.
Okay. Did you call the doctor yesterday when she fell off the toilet?
We did call a 24-hour nurse, but I don't think we called her yesterday. If she did, I must have went around, but I know we did not call a 24-hour nurse yesterday at all.
Okay.
We know she wasn't feeling well.
Okay, so no call to medical professionals yesterday about the fall in the toilet. Okay. You're pretty involved with care. Did she call you Dad?
Sierra had her call me Dad once or twice, but it's something my mom had a different boyfriend when I was growing up, so that's like a sensitive matter to me, so I never try to force the issue of calling me Dad because just being a kid growing up, I can understand how that would be. Okay.
So as a father figure, maybe she doesn't call you Dad. Are you participating in the regular child care for Anaya?
Feeding her and everything.
Feeding her?
Have her wash up, yes.
Yeah, okay. What about visits to the pediatrician? Do you know her pediatrician's name? Anaya's pediatrician?
I have taken her to her doctors before, but
you have taken her to the doctor?
Yes.
Where's that at? Where's the doctor's office?
Located right down the street. You got Lakeshore. Was that University Hospital?
Describe the building to me.
It is the hospital. That is University Hospital. University Hospital, right on the left-hand side of Lakeshore.
What's it by?
Right-hand side.
I just want to make sure.
185th.
Okay, so the big new building in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've got the university hospitals right here up by Lakeshore and the Euclid Hospital back here, right?
Oh, well, I know when I put in the parking lot, I was always making the right and going all the way to the back. So it was like the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. It's right across the street from 185th.
Okay, there's 2 medical facilities there. That's why I'm going to ask you. I'm actually going to pull up a picture on my phone. Okay?
Okay. I thought that was one medical facility.
No, and it's 2 separate
things.
It's actually 2 completely separate hospital systems.
Oh wow.
So this is that's not a good picture, but this is the Cleveland Clinic Hospital, which is Euclid Hospital.
Okay, so
and
yes, we went to the back. Yeah.
Okay, so let me see if it'll take us back there. Because at first you described what I thought was university, but then you said you went to the back. And if you go behind the hospital,
make that right,
and all the way around, there's a building back here by the lake.
Yes, ma'am.
And is that where she went to the pediatrician?
Yes, ma'am. That brown building.
Okay. Okay, so that's called the Euclid Hospital Medical Building. Do you remember the name of the pediatrician?
No, I never went inside with the doctors.
Oh, you didn't?
I would just drop them off,
Oh, okay, so you drove them there? And do you remember about what time of year that was when you went to the doctor with them?
I would say like maybe August. Maybe August or September. One of the two were her last appointments at the doctor.
Okay. And what was that visit for?
Regular checkup.
And what did they tell you guys about Anaya's health at that time?
She told me when Sierra came back and told me that everything was good with the health. Everything was perfectly fine, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Smart, healthy young child.
Okay. So that was for a well check?
Mm-hmm.
Were there any concerns about Anaya's health at that time?
No.
And that was late summer or early fall, August of September of 2017?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you didn't go in?
No, ma'am.
You dropped off Sierra and Anaya?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Okay. What do you do? Well, like, why don't you go in? I'm just curious. I'm not...
I think one time I called off work, I left, and I came back, picked him up. I know one time I actually left home because I had to use my parents' car.
Okay.
I left home and went back home to my parents while they was doing what they had to do. Then I came back up there and picked him up.
Okay.
I was like, you know, that's your business to handle, so I would just leave. Never really stayed and waited.
Okay.
And it's being part of our relationship too, so I would be like, you know, all right, I'll just come back.
Okay. All right, I gotcha. All right. She has the injury you're talking about, the eye injury that you say was caused when she fell off the toilet yesterday. Is that, which eye is that on?
The left one.
The left eye?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So I saw that injury. And I'm also wondering about like a bruise or red mark that's swollen on her forehead. Do you know anything about that?
That could have happened from when she fell too as well, because she doesn't, you know, really do anything.
Okay. All right. What do you mean she doesn't do anything?
No, I'm talking about like trying to hurt herself. I know that could have happened from the eye thing, because there's nothing else that could have happened from her head to have another injury unless it all came at once.
Okay. And what's going on with the skin on her legs?
We did that from Johnson & Johnson.
You did what?
We think that's from the Johnson & Johnson baby soap that we bought her. Because we've been talking about that before, because we've seen it on the leg, on the foot and everything. I mean, on the leg and everything. Mm-hmm. And we both had talked to each other. Maybe this is from the Johnson & Johnson, because that
what kind of soap are you using on her legs?
The Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson what? They make more than one product.
It's the kids soap, but it's the pink bottle. It was the I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. It's the pink bottle, but it's for hair and body.
Okay.
For kids.
Okay.
Now, the weirdest thing is, we was talking about that, and she said she seen something on YouTube where they're talking about you didn't want kids using Johnson & Johnson no more. But we like, well, you know, we using it all. You know, she's been using it all her life.
Right. Okay. Do you understand why I'm asking you these questions about her injuries? Okay.
Yes.
Why do you think I'm asking?
This is a child right here. This child is going on. We want to make sure everything's good, not just us, but you guys as well.
Yeah. And how do you think I'm feeling right now about the answers you're giving me?
I really couldn't say. I mean, I know they're all, you know, from what accurate as far as my information, as far as my knowledge goes. But other than that, I feel like I'm helping out as best as I can.
Okay.
My brand, I'm helping out as best as I can here.
Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming over here and being willing to talk with us.
Yes,
you know,
ma'am.
because anytime that we believe a child's been injured, of course,
We want to make sure.
we want to do the best we can for that child. I asked you a little bit earlier if you were ever concerned about any of the discipline that Sierra, you know. Did you think that the discipline was always appropriate to the level of misbehavior for a 4-year-old or 3-year-old, whatever, however?
Yeah, because we wouldn't like touch her or anything. Yes, you know, if you want to stand in the corner, go to timeout. I always thought that was appropriate, especially if you're being bad, if you're talking back to grown-ups and everything like that. You know, okay. I find those type of things appropriate as well.
And do you think that Sierra always handled the discipline appropriately? You don't think she went too far?
No.
Okay. If you could tell me a situation where you thought Sierra went too far, which situation would it be?
I couldn't, because she never took the situation too far at all.
Okay.
The bruise on the eye came from Anaya just passing out on the toilet. So, and then the leg stuff came from just from what we believe is the Johnson & Johnson and everything.
Okay.
Other than that, I've been around Sierra. She does great with kids. She does great at daycare and everything. So.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to that. You wrote in your statement that you went to Red Lobster. When was that?
I forgot what day was that. Was that last Wednesday or last Thursday we went with my family?
Which Red Lobster did you go to?
The one on the Manor?
Did you take Anaya with you?
Yes.
Okay. And could we narrow it down a little bit more so that when I get video I can not be searching through all of it to find your family there? Like you said you thought it was Wednesday or Thursday? Do you want to look at a calendar to see which day it was?
I'll go for last Thursday. I'll go for last Thursday.
Well, I want to be as accurate as possible so we're not guessing. Okay, so I'm looking at the month of March here. Right now we're on Sunday, March 11th. So Wednesday was the 7th. Thursday was the 8th. Does any one of those days?
Thursday.
It was Thursday the 8th. What time did you guys go there?
What time did we go there? Like afternoon. I'm like an afternoon sometime.
Was it dark out yet?
No, not too dark, no. Getting there, but it wasn't too dark at all.
Was it dark when you came out?
A little bit, yes. Yes, it was.
Okay.
So we got there maybe, it could have been like around 5 or something like that.
Okay, so it was before dark when you got there, or a little bit dark when you got there, and it was still a little bit dark when you came out?
No, a little light when we got there. So like around 5 before it got too dark. We was in there eating, and then we left out.
Okay, and who was with you?
Just my family.
Who's your family?
Me, Anaya, Sierra, my brother, and my mom.
Okay, is that the brother that you told me about?
Well, I don't know who else was with us. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really know who else was with us.
Your brother Jason?
My brother Jason.
He was there with you? Okay, and your mom Paulette?
No, actually, I would say my mom. My mom was Deborah, but my grandmother is Paulette, so he's my grandmother.
Oh, so your mom. All right, I'm going to go back to this form and just add that information. Okay, so is this your biological mom that was there with you at Red Lobster?
No,
who are you referring to at Red
grandmother.
Lobster? Well, I asked you if Paulette was at Red Lobster, and you said no.
My grandma was with us. Say it again, I'm sorry. I didn't say my grandma was
All right,
with
let's
us.
start over.
Sorry about that.
You went to Red Lobster what day last week?
Thursday.
Okay. And which location did you go to?
Manor.
And what time was it when you got there?
About 5. I think it was around 5.
Okay.
Afternoon.
And who list everybody that was at the restaurant with you that night?
Yeah, I can remember me, her, our daughter. Somebody was supposed to come out there. My cousin was supposed to come out, but she didn't. So I'm saying my brother was there.
Who's your brother?
Jason Lewis, my mom, Deborah Lewis.
Okay, who's Deborah Lewis?
My mother, my biological mother, not my
Okay.
grandmother, my biological mother.
Okay, was Paulette Howard there?
No,
She was not there.
no. She was supposed to come here there with my granddad, they couldn't show up.
Okay, so Deborah was there.
Yes.
How do you spell Deborah?
Deborah.
All right, I'm gonna add her to this list, okay? So,
Man, nothing happened at Red Lobster, just the fact that we felt
okay,
like,
I'm just getting a timeline of any medical problems, okay? Do you know your mom Deborah's birthday?
Oh, Jesus. She'd kill you if she was here. October 15th. Somebody's got the first. My grandma's birthday is October 1st. My mom's birthday is October 15th.
And do you know...
A year, no.
Do you know how old?
My mom is?
Yeah.
She's about to turn 44 this year?
Well, she had you very young, huh?
Yes, 18. Well, Lieutenant came out at 19.
Okay. And how old is Paulette?
I do not know my grandmother's age.
How old would you say she is approximately?
Close to 60.
Okay. So all I did was add to that form that you added your biological mother, Deborah Lewis, as your mom, approximately 44 years old, born on October 15th. And I just wrote a birth date of October 1st, unknown year, approximately 60 years old for your grandma. So list the people again that were at Red Lobster that night.
Jason and my mother.
Start over from the beginning. Who's at the restaurant?
Jason, my brother, my mother. Who are people I invited.
Okay, you said Jason, then you said your brother.
I'm sorry, Jason is my brother. Jason Lewis is my brother.
Okay.
My mother,
His first name?
Deborah Lewis.
Okay.
Me, Anaya, Sierra. Now we try to make it a little big thing where everybody came out. People did come out. We don't know, I can't tell you every single person that was in there, but I do know the people that I invited who showed up, who came, ate some food with us. The restaurant did get a little packed and everything, so other people that she might have invited sat elsewhere.
Okay. And do you remember what Anaya ordered?
We had girls some shrimp and a little bit of some pasta. I don't know what kind of pasta it's called, but like lean cuisine, if that makes sense. Or the Alfredo pasta.
Did she eat it on her own?
Mm-hmm.
And how does she eat? Does she?
She will know how to eat. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Go ahead.
She knows how to eat. Excuse me. She knows how to eat very well, like clean, very clean.
And does she use utensils?
Yes.
So she can eat the shrimp and the pasta with
a fork.
Mm-hmm. How was her appetite that night?
Pretty good. I noticed when we got home, she wasn't feeling this. She wasn't feeling herself anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to figure out like why. You know what I mean? Why was that and all that? But we just thought maybe like something. We assumed it was something she ate there.
What do you mean she wasn't feeling herself?
She was telling her stomach was hurting.
Okay.
What
kind of symptoms did you observe her to have?
Just being tired. Not wanting to like really walk. Not really wanting to she wanted to just rest. She just really wanted to rest a lot, and we didn't understand why.
And if that was Thursday, then did you guys take her to the doctor on Friday?
No, we called a 24-hour nurse.
When was that? When did you call the nurse?
When did we call the nurse? She called. She called
Who's
the nurse.
she?
Sierra called the nurse. She called a 24-hour nurse. I wasn't around when she called. I know she did call a 24-hour nurse because when I came back home, she did tell me she called a 24-hour nurse. And
what day do you think that was?
I'm going to say last Friday or this past Saturday, one of the 2 days.
Do you know which nurse or which medical facility?
No, she just told me she called a 24-hour nurse.
And what did she tell you that they said?
She was like, they said just give her some rest, just make sure it's not a stomach virus and things like that. Just let her lay down and rest her head and just, let her just try to get over it, if that makes sense. So, of course, we took it upon ourselves to try to give her ginger ale and try to give her soup.
Okay.
To try to offset the stomach.
Okay. Do you know what dehydration does to kids? Like, I know this is your first, is this your first involvement with taking care of a young child?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, well, because I have kids, I'm not the doctor.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
But I know when my kids have been sick and not been able to eat or whatever, that I always watch for signs of dehydration. Did Sierra say anything about what the nurse said about that?
No.
Do you know anything about dehydration in children?
Yes. Well, I know I just know as far as a human goes, you have to keep a kid hydrated.
Right. Okay. And do you know what it looks like when someone is dehydrated?
No.
Okay. Right. You had said earlier that you help her clean herself up. What did you mean by that? You were saying giving care to Anaya.
Yeah, help feeding, helping to wash up and everything like that. Whenever Sierra needed me, just there to help out.
So, did she take baths or showers?
Baths.
And when's the last time you helped her take a bath?
Washed her up yesterday.
You're saying washed her up?
We washed her the day before. We washed her up the day before yesterday.
Okay.
I helped her. Because she wasn't feeling too well, so we tried to give her a bath. We tried to, we helped. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't feeling herself to wash herself up. Of course, we got to keep her clean, so we decided to help. Well, I decided to help her wash her up. She needed me to hold her up, stand her up. Because kids are heavy. So, you need me to help you do whatever. I was just there.
Okay. So you saw what she looked like during this bath. I mean, just because some dads who are not the biological dad, which is kind of the position you're in, are not always wanting to be around the child when the child is not clothed. But you're comfortable with that. You don't have any problem helping her bathe. No type of. Now mind you, when I first started dating, I wasn't around, but the more I was around, it was like, okay, I need to start helping out whenever I can, whenever Sarah needed me to help out.
Yeah, to be honest, no, I wasn't comfortable.
So Anaya,
I was not comfortable.
you weren't comfortable at first.
Right. You know, at first.
How are you now?
I'm comfortable, like, as far as just helping. I always tell Sierra whenever you need me to help, I'll just help, you know, wash her up. A couple times Sierra back was hurting, where I'm like, all right, I got her. I wash her back and her legs and stuff like that. I don't touch her private areas.
Okay, I got you.
I leave it up to the mom. Your back
That's
hurting.
pretty much true. Most dads, biological or not, yeah.
Your back hurting, you still got to, you know, I wash her back, I wash her legs, got her neck and her stomach. You got to do the rest.
Okay, all right. So, how many days ago was this bath?
The day before yesterday.
Today's Sunday.
Right, then we try to get her, today's Friday, we try to give her another bath today and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but she just wasn't, you know, after everything that happened last night, she wasn't feeling too well.
Okay.
So we said, we don't got
So, could Anaya hold her own weight up during that bath on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought you had said that
She wasn't
Sierra
feeling
needed
well.
you to hold her, that she...
No, I was talking about like if she ever needed me, like whenever she needed me to hold her and help her out, I would, because she wasn't feeling well like today. But today, Friday, yeah, she was holding herself up.
Here, Deontay volunteers intricate details about bathing her. He narrates his own journey from discomfort to a careful helper role. But notice the specific, unprompted declaration. I don't touch private areas. He is drawing a very clear line for the investigators. This excessive defensive detailing is a red flag. It's as if he's anticipating an accusation and is desperately trying to head it off before it's even made.
How about today's bath?
No, she was not doing too good at all. She wasn't doing too good at all. Not at all.
It was today?
Yes.
Remember what time today?
Right before we called, okay, I've been here for some hours. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Who called 911?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
We both was talking to the lady, but I called.
All right. So you gave her a bath. You gave Anaya a bath today, and you said she wasn't well at all. What did you mean by that?
She wasn't responsive. She wasn't responsive. You know, she really wasn't.
During the bath, she wasn't responsive?
Right, where we had to cut the bath short because she wasn't being responsive at all.
Okay. And the marks on her legs, were they bleeding while you were bathing her today?
No.
How about her eye? Was that bleeding while
No.
she was being bathed today?
No. She didn't want to eat anything. She didn't want to drink anything.
Mm-hmm.
We both thought it was, we both thought it was weird. We thought we were like, we'll let you sleep it off and everything like that, but that didn't help.
Okay.
Got
So,
worked.
if you called, you think you bathed her around 2 p.m.?
Was that around 2?
Well, that's what you said.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the time, yes.
Okay. Do you know what time 911 was called?
Around the same time, because right after we got done bathing, like we got a call because she wasn't still being responsive. We thought, put her some water. Like, we put her in some water and everything, and kind of like, hey, come on, wake up, come on, we need you to, be active. It wasn't working, so we called right after that. So around the same time.
Okay.
How is Anaya doing as well?
We're gonna keep talking about that. I just want to understand what kind of medical history, what kind of. So like a minute ago, I was asking you about dehydration. Do you know why I was asking you if you know about dehydration in children?
Well, because she wasn't, like she might have been dehydrated or something?
Well, I just wanted to know if you knew the signs and.
No, I just know she wasn't trying to drink anything, so I would say that could have been.
How long had that been going on, her not trying to drink anything?
Just today, she tried to drink some, she was drinking stuff a little bit yesterday, but really just today she didn't want anything.
Just today?
Mm-hmm.
What would she usually have to drink?
Water, a lot of water. Ginger ale, a little bit of pop every now and then, and juice. But when I say we keep her with water, we believe in water.
Mm-hmm. Did she like to drink water?
She drink water, yeah, but no kids really like drinking water, to be honest with you. You gotta, put it in a straw and make them think it's juice or pop when it's really water.
Okay. All right.
But It's also another thing too. She wasn't holding nothing down. Like she couldn't hold anything down.
How long had that been going on?
Just for a few days. Yeah, she really couldn't hold too much of anything in her stomach.
What day do you think that started?
I say Friday. As far as my knowledge goes, everything was Friday.
Okay, and we're talking about
Sunday.
Friday of what?
This month.
Okay, today's Sunday. How many days ago? Friday?
2 days ago.
Okay, so like March 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you mean by she wasn't holding anything down?
And throw things up, spit up stuff, spit up. You know, she was spitting things back up. We tried to give her.
Okay, what were you trying to give her?
Ginger ale, water, trying to get her appetite back by feeding her foods.
Okay. And what did the doctor say or the nurse on call say about?
Well, I know Sierra told me that the nurse called and just said, you know, it could be a stomach virus or something like that. Just let her rest. Just like really let her rest. You
Okay.
know.
All right.
I know Sierra tried to give her Tylenol and stuff like that.
Oh, trying to give her Tylenol? Why, did she have a fever?
No, she thought maybe it could just help, you know.
When was that?
You didn't try to give her some Tylenol. I think it might have been like last Thursday. Last Friday.
Okay.
Well, she, you know, like I said, I wasn't around. I was around, but I wasn't around. I ended up leaving out when she said she called a 24-hour nurse, so she started telling me she wanted to give her Tylenol. I'm like, well, again, that's the best thing to do. So she was kept just spitting everything back up. Like, kept spitting everything up. It really just got it.
Okay. So during the bath that you helped with both today and recently, what would you say that you observed Anaya to be a normal size for a 4-year-old child?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you have exposure to other young children in your life?
No, I have a nephew, which is my brother Jason's son.
Yeah. How old is Jason's son?
4.
He's 4. So you do have.
Well, yes, he's.
So not only do you have exposure to another child, but a child that's the same age as Anaya.
Mm-hmm.
What's Jason's son's name?
Jason Devon Lewis, Jaceon. Jaceon.
And his last name?
Lewis, Lewis.
And he's 4 years old?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And how do you get along with JCN?
Sorry. Oh, that's my nephew. I love him to death.
Do you get to spend a lot of time with him?
Whenever I decide to leave, you know, whenever I leave my girl and I go away, I'm going to my brother's house for a minute. I go, my brother pick me up. I spend time with JCN.
Okay. Frequently?
I've been around him actually at least 2-3 times a week for the last couple of weeks, yes. I might have been over there one day, go over there again.
Okay. And how long have you known JCN?
His entire life.
Since his birth?
4 years.
Okay.
I think JCN thinks he lived a long life, but we look at him like he has not lived.
Yeah, he's like an infant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put JCN and Anaya next to each other, who's bigger?
JCN. Anaya's taller. JCN's bigger.
Okay. Do you see JCN in the summer when he's running around in shorts or tank top or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what would you say that the condition of his body, the size of his shoulders, arms, legs, looks like compared to Anaya's?
Really the same, to be honest. So we always felt as though Anaya was a little bit taller, Jason was a little bit heavier. I even told that to my girl when I got home. I said, baby, I picked up JCN. Little dude is heavy.
Mm-hmm. Heavier than Anaya?
Yeah, both of them are heavy, yes, but he's heavier than Anaya, yes.
Okay.
He's a boy. Jesus. You know, I try to do the uncle thing and pick him up, but I mean, God, they're heavy.
Is JCN potty trained?
Yes.
He is? Okay. What about Anaya?
Yes.
And when did Anaya complete potty training?
Sarah told me she's been potty trained for years now.
Oh, so she was potty trained before you were in the picture?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why she was wearing the pull-up type underpants today?
Because she's just been having accidents. So instead of us trying to clean up what's that called? Drawers, underclothes. We just like, you know, when you put a pull up on her when she's laying down, you just put one on her for right now.
Okay. Would she have like accidents where she peed or accidents where she pooped or both?
Both.
Both? And when did that start?
Really, a few days back.
Did you guys always have pull-ups in the house?
When to go get some, cause sorry for y'all, I'm so sorry for that. When to go get some, cause we like she's having accidents, and it's like it's not really common to her or myself. So we brought to the initiative. Let's go buy her some pull-ups.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead. Let's just get out of this. Get her out of this. Whatever's going on with her, let's get her out of this now.
Okay. And did I misunderstand you? I asked you, did you always have pull-ups in the house? I thought you said yes.
Like as of recently, yes, pull-ups.
Okay. How many days?
About 3 days, 4 days now.
Before that, did you keep pull-ups in the house or buy them?
She did. She went to the daycare. She'll keep some pull-ups just because she said, you know, every now and then she wouldn't have accidents, so she kept some pull-ups in the house.
Okay. So you bought them recently, but you've had them in the past.
We have
Is that
some
what you're saying?
Yes, we have some pull-ups in the past, yes.
Okay. Right. I'm concerned because the way Anaya looks today, I feel like if I put Anaya and JCN next to each other, you would see a healthy, robust, normal weight child and Anaya who looks to be severely underweight. What do you think about that?
We feel like she's been throwing things up and having like bowel movement problems. So we think it could just be a loss of weight. We don't know why. We try feeding her. We try to keep on feeding her. Yeah. So we don't understand why she's started looking like that.
Okay. When did she start looking like that?
Really in the last few days. In the last few days. It started like a little bit before then, but she was still eating. It started
before then. So the last few days.
Her body's been looking really bad.
But before her body's been looking really bad the last few days.
Yes.
Okay. And when did you first notice the body started looking really bad?
For myself, it was, I'm going to say Friday. Because
we've got the last few days covered. I'm talking about when you used to be able to put JCN and Anaya next to each other and see two healthy children. When did that start changing? When did Anaya start looking to be sick or small or whatever?
I mean, we felt like she was losing a little bit of weight because she wasn't trying to eat as much before, but...
When are we talking about?
I really don't know. I never really seen her, Anaya, body like that, except whenever I help watch her, but as far as I'm concerned, she was always looking healthy to me, so I couldn't even say that. Okay. I just know, from Friday to today, how her body's, kind of changed was what started worrying us. Okay.
So you said that there was a time period where she wasn't eating as good and she started to lose weight. And what it's March now, or are we going back? How far back are we going?
We're not going too far back at all. I'm only looking at the last few days where her body started acting like this when she didn't want to eat after the whole relationship.
Sure. I understand that. The last few days probably pretty bad. But when did Sierra or you first start noticing a trend of weight loss in Anaya? Like you said she wasn't eating as well. We're talking about beyond a few days ago. It's March right now.
Oh, she was perfectly fine. She was perfectly fine.
She was perfectly fine? Okay, but you said that Sierra or you had noticed some weight loss and that she wasn't eating well, and you were talking about a time period before the last few days. Which time period were you talking about?
Like yesterday when she wasn't eating too well and all that. I was referring about yesterday.
You were referring about yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, she's not trying to eat. She's not trying to really eat nothing right now. She wasn't trying to drink anything. She didn't want to hold anything down.
Okay. All right. Do you understand why I keep asking you? Why? Yes. Tell me why you think
you want to make sure what's going on is what's going on with Anaya and everything. You want to make sure she's okay. You want to make sure she's in the proper care.
Okay. She's not okay. She's not okay.
She's not?
She's not okay. No. I mean, there's signs that more than just the last few days there's something going on with her, okay? And I understand that you're scared. Are you scared right now?
I just want to make sure everything's good with her, my wife, myself. I do want to make sure everything's perfectly fine. We keep her fed, you know what I mean?
Sure.
We keep her bathed. Little weight loss, we think that we automatically, in our eyes, that's Jason loses weight. He's a kid, he gains weight and loses weight as well, so it's not really a big issue. I didn't really think much of a big issue as well. Of her, losing a little weight, except Saturday when I noticed we're in the mirror talking, we're looking like she's not looking like herself. She's not feeling like herself.
Okay. And if I go get video from Red Lobster, I will see her on there? Will I see Anaya in the restaurant behaving normally?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll go get that video, right? So if you want to tell me something now that I'm going to see that you haven't told me already, this is the time to do it.
No, ma'am.
Okay. What did he eat, JCN?
I don't know. And by now, okay, what is going on with Anaya?
Well, I mean, you knew she was in pretty serious condition when you called us, right?
Yes.
What were you thinking was going on with her when you called us?
Just the breathing.
What about the breathing?
Just like how slow she was breathing. It was like you see like how slow she was breathing. She was breathing, but how slow it was going.
What time was that? About the 911 call?
Yeah, around 2 in the afternoon today. Like around 2, right after the bath.
Okay. So
I just went after this thing.
you're the one that called us, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what did you tell the dispatcher first?
That she was having a hard time breathing. We know what was going on with her.
Okay.
Talking about doing CPR.
What do you mean doing CPR?
Sierra, she was on the phone with Sierra talking about doing CPR because she was having a hard time breathing. Like she was breathing, but it was a hard time. Her eyes was open, everything was fine. Her pupils were perfectly fine and everything. So
her eyes were open, pupils were fine?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But the breathing was just like making us nervous, and I was just like, we need to call.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Is there somewhere we can go and see tonight after this?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I just want to get a real good history of what was going on. And I did listen to the 911 call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's a point where, like, you switch who's talking to the dispatcher. Why did you do that?
Because Sierra was in early childhood. She knew how to handle kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so she started talking to Sierra so she can, like, okay, do this, do 35 pumps against the chest and all that. Mm-hmm. Sierra was doing that.
Okay. Did you guys, before calling us, was there a time earlier in the day where her breathing was an issue? Or Anaya's breathing was an issue?
No, not that we noticed. No, we let her just sleep. We let her sleep. Let her, when she wake up, we was going to go and check on her. So, no.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay. And so, did you sleep at the apartment last night?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And at any time today, did you leave the apartment?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did Sierra leave the apartment?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you were, and if you and Sierra didn't leave, I'm assuming Anaya didn't leave, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so all three of you were home all day.
Mm-hmm.
And when did that start? When was the last time anybody left the apartment?
I think it was when relapse. What day? I think I left for a minute Friday. She left Friday when I left for a minute.
Okay.
I'm assuming it was Friday. I went to my brother's for a minute.
Okay. And that was the last time anybody left the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
What time did you go to your brother's?
Early afternoon. No, not early afternoon. Might have been like around 5 in the afternoon.
Okay, and how long did you stay there?
Just for a couple hours.
When did you get back to the apartment?
Like, it was like maybe 10.
10 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Cavs was playing. I think the Cavs game was on that night. I think the Cavs game was on that Friday night, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the night.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when did you get back to the apartment? 10 p.m. Okay. All right, and then once you got back to the apartment Friday night around 10 p.m., did you sleep at the apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
Did Anaya and Sierra both sleep at the apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
And at any time yesterday, which was Saturday, did anybody leave the apartment?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, so you were together the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you witness Sierra trying to give CPR or rescue breathing to Anaya earlier today, other than when you did it when you guys called us?
That was it. We tried it before. We tried it before. She, she like touched her chest a little bit.
Hold on. So
we told the dispatcher when we called that
okay.
We tried to make sure she was cool with her breathing and everything. And then the dispatcher said, "Well, hold on, wait a minute," and then she started helping us as well.
Okay.
That's when Sierra took over the phone.
Okay, so you said you didn't witness Sierra give CPR Anaya earlier today.
Except for today, I'm sorry. Except for today, when no other time before today, Sierra was pumping her chest a little bit, make sure she was cool. Then we called.
What time was that? Do you think?
Right after we got her out the tub, right while we was calling the dispatcher, we was doing all this like simultaneously, something like that.
Okay.
Sure.
That's a little bit different than the timeline that Sierra says it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain why you're telling me something that's not? I mean, you just said that since Friday, no one has left the apartment. So you've spent, how many bedrooms are in the apartment? One bedroom. So a small apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not likely that something would be going on in the apartment that you don't know about, right? Okay. And you have not left the apartment. You've been there with Anaya and Sierra since Friday at 10 p.m. Nobody's left the apartment. Right. Okay. So I'm just wondering why you and Sierra would have different stories and different times of the things that are going on in the apartment today with Anaya being so sick.
Well, today when we called the dispatcher, I think like around 2. That's the time I'm guessing. That's the time I was guessing when we called.
Okay. So that doesn't answer my question. You're telling me this CPR attempted CPR.
Now, when I say CPR, I'm talking about the pumping of the chest with the hands and all that. Yes.
Okay. So that happened when?
Today.
What time?
I'm going to go around 2 p.m. when we were trying to do this.
Okay. All right. So what is Sierra referring to when she tells us that she tried CPR earlier in the day?
I guess you'll be referring to earlier in the day today.
Well, but she does not say that it's right around the time of the bath. She doesn't say that at all.
Well, I can really explain that. Like I said, when I was telling you about CPR, like I said, I know it was like right when we were calling the officers and everything. She was doing the stuff with the hands and all that.
Okay, all right. So, how? This is personal. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but how serious is your relationship with Sierra? I mean, you love her like she was your wife. Is that what's going on? Do you want to have children with her?
Yes.
Okay. How far would you go to protect Sierra? That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Oh, no, we, just, like, as far as protecting her, I mean, you mean protecting, you mean against what? Like, if somebody pulls out a knife or a gun.
Sure, like, would you fight dragons and stop bullets?
If I was Superman, yes. Even
if you could, body. You would for Sierra? Is that right?
Yeah, I would help her out, yes. I only assume that because I feel like anybody who cares about somebody would do that.
Physically, you would protect her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. There's other ways to protect someone. Right?
Yeah, but make sure everything's good. Right.
Right. Well, I'm talking about a different way. Where like if you knew somebody did something that wasn't
right. Oh no.
Like,
No.
Telling a story to protect them, hoping that they won't get in trouble.
Right. No, I wouldn't do that.
Something that you wouldn't do that for Sierra.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, someone's not telling us the truth, so.
The interviewer corners him, points out the stories don't match, says one of them is lying to protect the other. This is the moment of pressure. And Deontay's response? He doesn't tackle the contradiction in the timeline. He doesn't explain what really happened. He simply denies he would lie for her. He addresses the act of protection, but dodges the factual event entirely. It's a deflection. His loyalty or his fear is overriding the truth.
One of you is protecting the other. And if
what?
if you want to be honest with me, this would probably be a good time before you dig yourself a deeper hole.
Yeah, Dad, I know we called the people to let the guys know about Anaya's breathing problems.
You let who? You called who?
The dispatcher.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Around the time frames, we got the times mixed up. That's my fault, but
Okay.
I'm just trying to guess the time.
The times, I'm not talking about the times. I'm talking about a totally different story of what happened today. Okay. I have other concerns as well, but I know someone is not being honest, and I'm just giving you the opportunity to tell me the truth, because that obviously is much better for you in the long run, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Do you want to start over?
No, ma'am. Not at all, because I couldn't make it more clear than what I already said already.
Okay.
Right now, I'm worried about Anaya and I worry about Sierra right now.
Okay.
That's really my main focus.
What is your main focus?
Them being safe.
Them being safe?
Yes, both of them.
Okay. All right.
You know, we had a lot of things going on today as far as with this going on. I didn't expect to be here right now when we called 911 to check on our daughter.
Yeah. You called 911 to check on your daughter? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like we called because we was worried about her, so that's when we called and everything.
Okay.
And then even today I've been trying to see when can we go up there to see her.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Jen, what kind of Sierra? How does she keep the house usually?
Clean, very clean.
Very clean. Is there a reason why she's just always been that way?
Well, she believes, and she had me to believe in the same thing. You know, clean house just brings a great positive energy, a great vibe. You know, so OCD. You know, she's very clean.
Okay. All right. Was she that way with Anaya too?
Mm-hmm.
She, right, keeps her real clean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does she ever get mad when things get misplaced or put out? No.
No.
And she's never physically disciplines her?
No.
Usually just timeouts?
Timeouts.
And how long do those usually last?
However long she sees fit, you know.
I don't know what that means.
It can be 10, 15 minutes.
Never longer than 10, 15 minutes?
Not from my knowledge, no.
Does she ever keep anything from Anaya?
Yeah, you know, if you're being bad, we're not gonna give you no, if you're being bad, you're not gonna get no juice right now. You might want some juice, you want some candy. We're not gonna give you candy 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning when you need food in your system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other than that, that's it.
Okay.
I would like to know if I can ask you guys a question, what's all going on right now with us and Anaya. I would like to know what's going on now because you guys have information that I would like to know, like how is Anaya doing, you know, how Sierra's doing.
Yeah.
How are they doing?
Sierra's fine.
Is there some way we can go and see Anaya today?
Well, we've got to get some of these answers sorted out here to some of the problems we are facing with
No problem.
the statements not.
Adding up.
Yeah, right.
Well, I gave my assumption of how I seen fit of what happened today.
You said you called them your assumptions of what happened today?
That what happened, yes, in my opinion of what happened,
Okay.
yes. And then I've been asking all day how Sierra's been doing. I've been trying to figure out how Anaya's been doing. They said we had waiting on detectives to get here, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you know, now I'm just like waiting to see what's going on here now.
So worried about Sierra.
Because we're both
worried about Sierra. You keep mentioning Sierra first.
Well, yeah, because I know we're both here now.
Okay.
But yeah.
And how long have you known Sierra? I'm saying this intimate relationship that you guys have shared.
Oh, this
months you said?
No, we've been messing around since like June, but we got together in
6
July.
months, 6, 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have been, it's been a whirlwind relationship, spending all time together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But, can you tell me anything more about the bath today that you gave?
No.
Or that you participated in?
No, it was just
Nothing unusual happened?
No. Not at all. Just the fact that, you know, we worried about her breathing, and that was about it. So we, you know, stopped the bath and
There wasn't any like marks on her other than her eye
Right,
thing.
right. And then this stuff right here, we believe came from the Johnson & Johnson lotion. We don't lotion the soap.
When you said this stuff, what are you referring to?
Just thing you said, the marks on our legs, you're saying?
Yeah, the marks
Yes.
on their legs.
Yes.
How, do you guys have control over your hot water tank setting in the apartment?
No.
No control over it?
No.
How hot is it when it comes out the tap?
It can get hot, but not severely hot. From my understanding, we keep the water warm.
You don't have control over it?
No.
Okay. Have you ever felt where it was hot, like hot enough to have to pull your own hand out of the stream of water that runs out of your faucet? So it gets pretty hot.
Yes.
Hot enough to burn? Has the water ever been running that hot and during Anaya's bath?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Okay. When did you use this Johnson's bath that you think
We've been
caused
using this
the
for a
marks on her
minute.
legs?
We've
What
been
do you mean by a minute?
During the baths, since we bought it. Actually, ever since we bought it.
When did you buy it?
Say about a week, 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been about a couple weeks ago we bought this stuff. We started saying that. We maybe
When did
change
the marks appear on her legs?
I forgot what day Sierra told me. I wasn't there when she said they came, when they came on her, so I can't remember that because she told me about it. And I got home that day and I came home and I seen it.
Okay, and when is this before or after Red Lobster?
Before. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was before.
And what did the injury look like at first?
Was it before Red Lobster? I don't know. I didn't see it too well. I didn't really see it at all, to be honest with you. I seen it today and I seen it before, but I didn't pay too much attention to it because it was just like maybe it came from just the soap. But like before, it looked the same to me, honestly.
Have you ever seen marks like that on JCN?
No. They don't use Johnson & Johnson either. No.
Okay.
It doesn't use Johnson & Johnson.
So, when do you think the marks first appeared on her legs?
When I first seen them, it was a few days ago. But we believe from Johnson & Johnson, I think from everything, from us using the Johnson & Johnson lotion and all that, the Johnson & Johnson soap, that it came. I don't know when exactly, but it's just been like that for, I know for a fact for the last couple of days. Because I looked at it today and I was like, and my face was a little shocked. I was like, oh, this is not good. This is not good at all.
Why would you have that reaction to the marks on her legs?
Because it didn't look good. It just didn't look good at all. You know, it just don't. If I see the mark on my leg, I'm gonna have the same reaction.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen people with stuff in their hands, and I'm like, it doesn't look good.
Okay, so you're telling me that.
We was worried about it.
Who was worried about it?
Us. Well, we're worried about the eye and worried about that with the foot thing. But it was like one of those, you know, put some cocoa butter on and let it heal up.
Okay. You said that doesn't look good. Were you concerned that the marks came from something other than the Johnson & Johnson?
No.
You never questioned Sierra that it could have come from something else?
No, nothing else. Nothing else.
Okay. Now it looks like, what does it look like to you now, the mark on Naya's legs?
Healing, from what I see.
Healing? What would you describe it as? Other than healing, like?
Red.
Red, okay. What does it look like to you?
Like somebody, like she could have been peeling at, like Anaya could have been peeling at the scratches or something. She could have been peeling at it.
Okay. What did it look like? So now you're saying it looks like Anaya may have been peeling. It looks red.
That's what I'm assuming, but like I said, we know it had to come from Johnson & Johnson, and then.
And then what did it look like when you first saw it?
It's the same as it look now.
How many days ago was that?
It was a couple days ago from when I noticed it. A couple days ago.
What did Anaya say about the way it felt?
Nothing. She didn't say anything to me about how I felt.
She didn't say anything about it since you guys have all been in the apartment together Friday?
No, she didn't say anything to me.
Just because it looks like it would be painful. She didn't make a complaint. Say my
Yeah, she
legs
didn't.
hurt.
No, she did
Nothing?
not. No.
When was the last time she complained about the legs hurting?
She never complained to me about anything.
She never complained to you? Did she complain to Sierra?
She did, yes. I'm guessing she did, yes. Do I know what Anaya said to Sierra? No. But I'm pretty sure she complained to Sierra. She wouldn't complain to me. You're not as smart to know I'm not her biological father, but...
What do you think that she said to
I couldn't tell you that
Sierra about the legs hurting?
I don't know. You know...
How do you know that she did complain to Sierra about
I'm just automatically assuming. I'm just really trying to assume here that she complained about it because of how it looks, but she never said anything about it hurting or anything.
Was it ever bandaged or anything? Did you do any first aid for it?
No, we talked about cocoa butter and cocoa butter for it.
just
Other than
left
that,
it?
yeah, let it let it air out and heal up. Let it just air out, let it heal.
Who applied the cocoa butter?
Sierra.
Did you guys apply cocoa butter?
She told me she wanted to get some cocoa butter and use it. I told her okay, so if she did put it on, I wasn't around. You know what I mean? If she did put it on, I was not around at all to see her put it on her.
Okay.
We definitely did talk about the cocoa butter, but other than that, we talked about let it air out, let it just heal on its own naturally. When you use the cocoa butter, we're gonna get some cocoa butter for it and use it.
Okay. So first you said Sierra applied the cocoa butter.
Right, I know that, right. But she did use it. I didn't see her use none. But we definitely talked about her using some.
You talked about her using
Yes.
it. Okay.
Like you
All
have to use some.
But you don't know if any was actually applied to the child.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is very uncomfortable here, but
I know.
this is very.
I can loosen it. I'll loosen it.
The call that you said Sierra made to the 24-hour nurse.
Yes.
What day was that?
What was that? I'm thinking she called between last Friday.
Oh, last Friday?
Yes, this past
She
Friday,
didn't
2
call?
days ago.
She didn't call Friday, this past Friday?
That's why I said last Friday. Sunday, so I would say last Friday being 2
They're
days
very
ago.
loose.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to lock them in place
No
so
problem.
they won't tighten up on you. They're very loose, so if they feel like they're uncomfortable, it's just because you need to reposition your wrist. Okay, it just means that you put your wrist in a position that's uncomfortable.
Okay, no problem.
I'm going to loosen this one as well, so it's loose like the other one. Okay,
Thank you.
and I will lock it. Okay.
Okay.
See, I can fit several fingers in there.
Yes, sounds
Okay.
good.
So I know they're loose enough, and just
Thank you.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, ma'am. Other than that, guys, I really don't know right now. My main focus is, we're still here in the eyes of the hospital. We feel for her safety.
Sure.
This is all too much, too new to both of us. We're great people. I mean, we really are. I was brought up in the church. She was brought up in the church. I was raised by my grandparents. You mean no harm to, you know what I mean, to nobody.
Mm-hmm. And you don't, I mean, like, you don't have a criminal history of violence.
Nothing.
I do notice you have quite a few scars on your face. Did you get in a lot of fights as a kid, or what?
I got picked on.
Did you get picked on?
I got picked on, yes. I got messed with when I was in high school because I was quiet. I stayed to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I got bullied when I was in school.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, I realized I could fight. I wasn't the best fighter, but I realized I can stick up for myself. But I get judged by the scratches on my face.
You're judged by who?
Anybody and everybody who meets me.
What do they say?
This is automatically me just speaking out to you guys. People judge me. I don't know you guys, but you guys can judge me. You know what I mean? People judge people. I look like how I look right now with scratches on my face. If I explain to you where the scratches came from, it didn't come from no gangs. I was not part of no type of gang.
I didn't think you were in a gang.
I know. But
the second you sat there and we started talking to you, I never thought that.
But I have scratches on my face. I got them throughout the years. I got this one right here. Mm-hmm. I had been 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
I ran into the stove.
Okay.
Playing tag with my brother.
Oh, okay.
I ran into the stove.
Okay.
This one, somebody tried to rob me for a car. Somebody tried to rob my car and throw a pole in the car.
And that's what the scar is that's next to your nose there that you're pointing to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They tried to rob your car and you fought with them?
Got away.
You got away?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you get the injury?
They threw a pole in the car, in the glass.
They threw a pole in the car?
It was like a little, yes, they threw a pole.
And what hit you in the face?
The pole.
The pole hit you in the face? I didn't know,
Yes.
broken glass or whatever.
I mean, it's where I work in waste management, and Yeah, it wasn't a broken glass.
When was that?
I'm 26 now. This I was like 22, no, 23 maybe.
Okay, so
I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 22.
Okay, all right.
My grandma always told me you need to put something on your face, but yeah.
About what?
Like she always told me like put cocoa butter and put stuff on your face to like let it heal up.
Oh, okay.
Might never listen.
Seems to have healed okay. And you have a scar on your eyebrow. What's that one from?
This one right here?
You're pointing to the one on your eyelid. How did you get that one on your eyelid?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to explain that one. What's the other one you was talking about?
The one, there's a scar right in the middle of your eyebrow.
I think that came from the same accident. I don't know where that came from. Is one on this side? I don't know. I know about the one right here. Got into a car accident.
Oh, okay. Okay. So are any of these scars on your face from fights, besides the one where somebody tried to rob you in your car?
Yes.
They are from fights?
This one. The two.
Yeah.
The
What
two.
happened there?
I fought my brother.
Your own Jason?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It was immature.
How old were you when that happened?
About 22 maybe? 20.
It was a rough year for you, huh?
Yeah, now mind you, I might have had the years mixed up between it both, but I could have been, you know what, I'm mistaken. I could have been like 19 or 20 when I got the two from my brother. Could have been like 19 or 20. I could have been 21 when I got
What were you guys fighting about that you went to physics?
It was petty. It was really petty of us.
What was it?
I was irritated. We had to help my auntie move, and I didn't feel like really helping my auntie move at the time. I couldn't tell my auntie I didn't feel like helping her move. I just had to just do it.
Okay. So that you guys were fighting about helping your auntie move?
No, we got to fight because I just...
Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Judge Timothy McCormick sentenced Lewis, 30, to life in prison, with the first chance at parole in 20 years. Lewis's girlfriend and Anaya's mother, Sierra Day, 27, was sentenced to life without parole. Share in the comments if you want to see Sierra's interrogation.